Let me be real with you for a second. I used to be that guy. Phone rings, anxiety hits. Someone walks over to talk, my whole body tenses up. And it wasn't even that I lacked confidence. It was something much worse than that. I had zero proof that I was worth believing in. My whole school life hammered one thing into me: you're not good enough. And I carried that into everything I did. Every conversation, every opportunity, every moment where I had a chance to step up, that voice was already there telling me to step back. But what nobody tells you is that every successful person you can think of, pick anyone, has one thing in common: a belief in themselves so strong that no outside person, no comment, no failure, no rejection can fully break it. And you need that too, because nobody is going to hand it to you. There was a psychology experiment called the Asch Experiment. Simple setup. A group of people in a room shown two pictures, one line on the left, three lines on the right. The question: which line matches? Dead obvious. A child could answer it. But here's the catch. Everyone else in the room was an actor, and one by one, they all gave the wrong answer. Then it was your turn. You know what's right. You can see it clearly. But suddenly you think, wait, this many people can't all be wrong. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'll look stupid. So you go with them. You pick the wrong answer. And most people did. Because the fear of standing alone was stronger than the evidence right in front of their eyes. That's not weakness. That's ancient wiring. In the past, being cast out from the tribe meant death. That fear kept your ancestors alive. But in today's world, that same fear will keep you average. It will keep you nodding in class, nodding at work, nodding at life, never doing the thing you actually want to do, because you're terrified of being the one person in the room who thinks differently. I was that kid everyone walked over. I genuinely used to sit there thinking, maybe I'm ugly. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe something's wrong with me. But what I didn't see then, what took me years to understand, is that it was never about me. It was my environment that created that version of me. The people around you, what they tell you, how they treat you, it literally programs your behavior. I have a video on this reprogramming mind. It's also backed up by the book Psycho-Cybernetics through the concept of self-image. Go read it or watch the video. But just for 1 second, all right? If you just step back for 1 second, let go of every opinion you've absorbed your whole life, you'll see how much of it was just perception. Fixed mindset people making you see yourself through their broken lens. And that hate you got for not following the crowd, for not being like the mediocres who just obey and conform, that's not a mark against you. That's the very sign that you're built differently. You just haven't accepted it yet. The world thinks belief follows results. Psychology says the opposite. Results follow belief. High performers believe first, then build the evidence. Everyone else waits for permission that never comes. To be successful, you need to be delusional. I'm not being motivational, I'm being literal. Before Muhammad Ali became world champion, he was already saying, "I am the greatest," out loud, to anyone who'd listen. People laughed. There was barely any evidence. But that belief wasn't just talk. It changed how he trained, how he handled pressure, how much punishment he was willing to take before quitting. He wasn't predicting the future. He was building an identity so powerful that his actions had no choice but to move toward it. To everyone else, it sounded like arrogance. To Ali, it was a blueprint. That's what I'm telling you to do. The audacity to believe in yourself when you have zero physical proof yet, that is the actual cheat code to life. Because confidence and power are not real, my friend. They are illusions. Robert Greene writes in the 48 Laws of Power that you must appear powerful, appear fearless, because the appearance itself becomes the power. You feed your brain the act over and over again until your brain has no choice but to accept it as identity. Most people are trapped in a loop. No evidence, so no belief. No belief, so no action. No action, so no results. No results, so no evidence. Round and round. The people who break out reverse it. They believe first, act second, fail third, learn, improve. Then the evidence shows up. But it only shows up because they moved before it existed. So how do you build this? 3 things. Do all 3. 1. The evidence ledger. Every night, open a notebook. Write down 3 things you did that day that the old version of you wouldn't have done. Not feelings, not opinions, actions only. Sent the application. Posted the video. Started the workout without motivation. At the end of each week, read every entry. You stop asking, "Do I believe in myself?" and start asking, "How much evidence have I built?" That's how identity actually changes. 2. The future self interrogation. Every morning before you touch your phone, write 1 sentence. 1 year from now, my life would be radically different if... Finish it. Then write the 1 internal obstacle standing in your way. Not money or luck. Internal. Fear of judgment. Laziness. Perfectionism. Then write 1 if-then command. If I start overthinking, then I work for 10 minutes before I evaluate anything. This stops you from living in fantasy and starts training you for resistance. 3. The defiance statement. Create 1 identity statement based on behavior, not outcome. Not, I am confident. That's empty. Instead, I do difficult things despite uncertainty. Write it. Read it before your most important task of the day. Then immediately do 1 action that proves it. Even 60 seconds. Record 1 minute. Write 1 paragraph. Send the message. Most people wait to feel like the identity. This forces the behavior to come first. And identity follows repeated proof, not the other way around. Just fucking right. My life didn't change because I hit the gym or grew taller. It changed because I trained my brain. I visualized the version of me who dominates, who moves without caring about how he's perceived. And I did it every single day until that version wasn't something I imagined anymore. It was just who I was. Every fight is internal first, and it's the hardest one you will ever fight. But once you win it, once you keep winning it through daily repetition, you have no option left but to become who you've been building. Society will try to break you. Its judgments, its jokes, its criticism, all of it is designed to keep you manageable. But you were never manageable. You just forgot that. That fire inside you, the voice that says everyone is wrong, it's possible, I can prove it. Don't ever let it die just because the people around you already quit. Never. The brain becomes exactly what you train it to be. So train it like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it does. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, subscribe. It's free. Share this with someone who needs it. And drop in the comments, what's the 1 thing you're going to do tomorrow before you feel ready? The Clarity OS link is in the description if you lack direction in life. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.